What's going on, Flix Talkers? Welcome back to another set of Twilight Zone reactions. This time, we're getting into Season 1, Episode 17, entitled The Fever, and Episodes 18, entitled The Last Flight. Now, as always, thank you so much for all the amazing support you guys have been leaving in the comment section. You guys have been subscribing to the channel. You guys have been joining the Patreon to watch full unedited episodes. And more recently, you guys have been joining the members over here on YouTube to watch these episodes early. So from the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you so much. We're going to continue this journey. I'm only about halfway through Season 1, but I'm having a great time so far. So enough talking, let's get to watching because I know nothing about these episodes, and that's the best way I like to go into these so you guys get my genuine and honest thoughts along the way. So before we get into it, make sure to hit that big thumbs up. It is completely free and it helps out the channel, the video, and the algorithm to push these videos to people that aren't subscribed already. And if you guys have not done so, please consider subscribing today, where I do more reactions like this, movie reactions, and live streams here on the channel. All right, Flix Talkers, so without further ado, let's get into episode 17, entitled The Fever. Ella Logan. El Rancho Vegas. Oh, this is old Vegas. The Silver Slipper. The Dunes. Yeah, these all have to be long gone, I'm guessing.
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs.
You know, you make us feel important.
You are important, Mrs. Gibbs.
He looks upset.
It isn't every day that we entertain celebrated contest winners. Enjoy yourselves, folks. You have unlimited credit.
Unlimited credit? That doesn't sound right.
In just a moment, one of them will succumb to an illness worse than any virus can produce.
Oh no.
Most inoperative, deadly, life-shattering affliction known as the fever.
Oh yeah, that gambling fever. That's a real disease. Probably the #1 disease in America. If not, just in Vegas. I never got into gambling. Let me know if you guys did. They're all like robots, man. Zombies.
Just what do you think you're doing?
It's only a nickel machine.
Why don't you just take handfuls of nickels and throw them out into the street? We go to Las Vegas. We do it because that is your silly idea of enjoying yourself and because it's not costing us anything. You're just throwing it away. Well, this is where I put my foot down. Sure enough to...
Franklin, please. I won't play, I promise you.
I mean, at that age, I'm sure you got a couple of dollars to burn. Relax, dude.
It's already in.
All right.
I'm not very lucky, am I?
She has very high spirits, and I like that. She has a good attitude about her.
Here, wait a minute.
Please.
Well, you try it, huh?
Please.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Here. You play it. All you
Hurry.
have to do, look, is put it in there, see? And pull the thing. That's the little woman.
What a voice this guy has. I don't know. I think I've ever heard a drunk song like that. I'll go play at the top of the door. Like, I'll go, hi, sweetie. Like, did you hit puberty yet, guy, or are we still waiting on that? Live a little. Come on. I know, it's a hard swill to follow. Wait, swill to follow? Pill to swallow. Guys, the dyslexia is really kicking in. I got the fever. We got a winner. And that's how it starts. They give you just a little bit, right? Just a little taste of it.
It wasn't even my dollar. That man gave it to me. Now you'll see the difference between a normal, mature, thoughtful man and these wild idiots around here.
Now, a smart person would walk away, right?
In our room, and we'd take it home with us.
Of course, dear.
Let's see how long that lasts.
Not these baboons around here. They'd throw it away.
He's so judgmental. Oh, he liked that feeling a little too much, I think. This guy gonna hit a jackpot? Watch. Oh, nope. Oh, what? It didn't look like those three matched up, but okay.
Did you say something?
What?
Did you call my name?
The roll top is calling your name. Ooh, that is a creep. What? spend me, Franklin. You also have a different perspective on it too, right? Or a different feeling. When it's money that you didn't spend, it was the guy's money, and you made money, right? So you feel like if you spend that money, you're not necessarily losing out if you lose it all, because there could be a possibility that you win. But the house always wins. Franklin!
Franklin, is something the matter?
This is not the kind of money I like to keep, Flora. No good can come from money won like this. I'm going back in there and feed it back into the machine, Flora, and get rid of it.
I think he's going to go back to that same one, too. It was calling his name.
Franklin, it's terribly late.
I know it's late, Flora. You stay right here, Flora. I'll be right back.
Wow, he has changed from the beginning of the episode. We saw him.
That's the third time you've cashed a check. You've spent a great deal of money.
I've lost a great deal of money. I've got to win it back.
You know how awful you feel in the morning after you've been up too late at night.
Flora, will you kindly shut your mouth?
Ooh.
I hate a woman who stands in back of you and sees to it that you have miserable luck. Now, please go away and leave me alone.
Please.
Good God.
I'm not concerned with people. I'm concerned with this. It's inhuman, the way it lets you win a little and then takes it all back.
Yeah.
It teases you.
So you know that. Why are you doing it?
Without promises and wheedles you. It sucks you in and then...
Franklin.
Go away.
Now he's getting physical. God.
5 hours. That's how long he's been there.
Boy, when they get hooked, they really get hooked, don't they?
God, this pains me to watch, man. See, like he said, gives you a little, then takes it all away. Lord. This machine turned him from a penny pincher to, he's probably giving away all his money, life savings, earnings. Probably gonna turn over the damn deed to his house.
What time is it, Flora?
It's 8 o'clock in the morning, Franklin.
This machine mocks me. It's got to pay off. That's my last dollar! Miserable day! Give me back my dollar! Franklin! Give me back my dollar!
Oh my God, this is...
Help me!
Oh, this might be, guys, the saddest episode of the Twilight Zone I've ever seen. I'm not even lying. I'm really not lying. It's not supernatural. It's not any of that. This is a real sickness, a disease that people get hit with when they endure so much gambling. So he was up all night playing.
That machine, it was ready to pay off, and it deliberately broke down so it wouldn't have to. It took my last silver dollar, Flora.
Franklin! What's the matter, dear? Franklin!
Does he have some hidden coin somewhere? Or does she?
Franklin!
Oh my God.
Franklin, what is it?
It's following me.
What is? What?
Wow. Oh my gosh, that would... I would jump out the window. Yo! I called it. I freaking called it. Oh, shit. Just like there was an episode, guys, before where this guy just couldn't take it anymore. His dreams, his nightmares, he jumped out the window.
Wife said he hadn't slept for 24 hours.
I've seen a lot of them get hooked before, but never like him.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Wow. Oh, how cruel.
Mr. Franklin Gibbs, who lost his money, his reason, and finally his life.
And his mind.
To an inanimate metal machine variously described as a one-armed bandit, a slot machine, or in Mr. Franklin Gibbs's words, a monster with a will all its own. For our purposes, we'll stick with the latter definition because we're in the Twilight Zone.
Wow, I really like that one, y'all. Let's check out next week's.
Rod Serling, the creator of Twilight Zone, will tell you about next week's story after this word from our alternate sponsor. And now, Mr. Serling.
This is the model of a Newport, fighter aircraft, vintage World War I. Next week, it's flown on a patrol over France in 1917, and its pilot discovers that time has passed him by. Kenneth Haig stars next week in Richard Matheson's exciting story of the last flight on the Twilight Zone. We hope you'll join us. Thank you, and good night.
There we go, y'all. Wow, fantastic episode. All right, so that was episode 17 of season 1, entitled The Fever. Let's talk about it. All right, Flix Talkers, quick thoughts on this one because I want to jump directly into the next one. Now, I had kind of given my thoughts along the way as far as this one being the most disturbing, as far as it being so realistic. And you know what? I had a buddy growing up who moved to Vegas, and he did kind of become something of an addictive gambler or just someone that was immersed in it. And I went to go visit him a lot through my growing up years and, even after high school and whatnot. And I definitely got to experience that Vegas lifestyle as far as people just pumping in quarters, pumping in dollars, pumping in all of their money, their savings, whatever. And you get to see what this fever does to them. And they become kind of like these catatonic slaves to this machine, right? Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. But either way, the house always wins. So I think what was very disturbing about everything is how realistic it is. And it's not supernatural. It's not sci-fi Twilight Zone like we're used to, other than, of course, the machine coming to get Franklin in the end. I didn't really see that he was, going to fall out the window. I thought he was going to jump out the window. But that was just like an added, just insanity on the cake, so to speak. Cherry on the cake. Cherry insanity on the cake, I should say. And his wife scream at the end. And she was really the the intro to the excitement of this free trip that they got, all expenses paid. And she was the one that kind of wanted to be, the one having the gambling fun, ended up turning into him having the gambling nightmare. So let's just get directly into it. But that was a fantastic one. I like the two actors involved. I thought everybody did a good job around it, especially when it came to some of the verbal and the physical abuse. I thought it was very realistic from Franklin to his wife. Let's just get into episode 18, guys, entitled The Last Flight. Make sure to hit that big thumbs up. Consider subscribing today for more.
Flight Lieutenant William Terence Decker, Royal Flying Corps, returning from a patrol somewhere over France. The year is 1917. The problem is that the lieutenant is hopelessly lost. Lieutenant Decker will soon discover that a man can be lost not only in terms of maps and miles, but also in time.
Oh.
All right, mister, get out of there. What do you think you're doing? Who in the name of... What do you mean running this antique in front of an approaching aircraft? Don't you understand what I'm saying?
You want into the future?
Are you French?
I'm British. Are you American?
Can't you see this is an American base?
We had no idea you were so advanced.
You better come with me.
He's like, women in the military. What is happening?
is this? He's apparently British. He landed his ship on our field.
Who are you?
Second Lieutenant William Terence Decker, sir. Royal Flying Corps.
You mean Royal Air Force?
Royal Flying Corps.
Why are you dressed like that? Is there some kind of an air show nearby?
Air show, sir? I'm afraid I don't quite understand you, sir.
You don't understand? Why are you wearing this costume?
This is my uniform, sir.
You're at ease.
This is bizarre.
Where exactly did you think you were?
I thought I was landing at 56 Squadron RFC.
Wasn't that it? What's today's date?
March the 5th.
What year?
Why, 1917.
It's March the 5th, 1959, Lieutenant.
If I was in his shoes, in his boots, I would be so panicked and confused. They got planes like that in 1917, buddy?
That cloud, while I was passing through it, I couldn't hear my engine. It was like being swallowed in a vacuum. Same sort of thing happened to Guimer.
The French fighter pilot?
At the memorial service, the Cardinal said, he belonged to the sky, and the sky has taken him. Mac and I were going on Captain Mackay.
Mackay?
Yes, we're in the same...
Alexander Mackay?
How did you know?
Air Vice Marshal Alexander Mackay is at this moment en route to this base for a tour of inspection.
But that's impossible.
Why is it impossible?
Because he's dead.
What? Another twist. This is when the acting comes into play. You got to sell this shit.
Now look here, what earthly good is it going to do for me to see Mackay?
Not that white cloud you spoke of. A cloud of silence? A World War I pilot landing at an American attack base in France in 1959? Such a thing just doesn't happen every day.
Well, it happened today. Now, look here, I've told you I'll see Mackay. Now, why don't you leave me alone? Whenever we flew over the German lines, the soldiers fired at us. Well, one day, Mac got hit in a most embarrassing spot. I always called him Old Leadbottom after that. It's a private joke, of course. Mac's a proud fellow, you know. He wouldn't like it if I bruited it about.
But why do you keep insisting that he's dead?
Because the last I saw of him, he was caught in a circle of 7 German planes.
Obviously, he got away.
Yeah, maybe he made it out.
I don't see how he could have.
He was one of Britain's great heroes during the Blitz. That was the second war we told you about.
God, imagine not knowing this shit, like...
Won the DFC for knocking down 3 German bombers one night over London. He undoubtedly saved hundreds of lives, maybe even thousands. Well, Kai will be here in a little while and we'll get to the bottom of this.
I tell you, I can't see him.
Why not?
Because he'll know me for what I am.
What are you?
I'm a coward! I'm a coward. I've always been a coward. All my life I've been running away. That's why I'm here, because I was trying to run away.
Oh, wow.
Because I wanted so desperately to escape that I did escape. My kind of strained idiocy is exactly the brand we all put on. Playing the part, you know? Boys on a lark. And turning into deadly killers in the sky. Although not me, of course. Up there, I'm just as afraid as I am on the ground. And Mac and I are supposed to go on patrols together, but I can usually manage to persuade him into splitting up. I think he actually hopes he'll run into some trouble. I've actually fired bullets through the cockpit walls so that the chaps will see them and be impressed.
Wow.
God help me.
Yeah, this life wasn't for you, man. I mean, war is for nobody, you know?
It isn't a crime to be afraid, Decker. Every pilot's afraid at one time or another. I'm sure Mackay would understand that. What makes you think he knows, anyway?
Because it was me that let the Germans trap him.
But I thought you said you were fighting 3 German planes yourself, so how...
I wasn't fighting anyone. I was running. When the Germans came at us, I left him up there to die.
Well, he didn't die! Well, maybe he got help somehow. What's the matter?
What help could he have gotten?
Maybe it was me that helped him. Well, there wasn't anyone within 50 miles who could have helped him. Maybe it wasn't an accident that I landed here. To find out that Mac had survived. to find out that time was giving me a second chance.
He's alive. He's coming here today.
How do you know that? How do you know that if I don't get back, he won't be here?
That's insanity, Decker.
Okay, so he thinks some kind of, oh, look at that, man. He's good with he's a slugger. He's knocking these guys out one punch. He thinks a butterfly effect is about to happen. And it could quite possibly be true. Is that how you would start those planes? This guy's got a mean right hook, I'll tell you that.
Turn it up!
No, it's not just him, it's all those other lives, you say. Are they to be lost as well?
Turn it up, Decker, I'll fire!
Oh, fire! I'd rather die.
It's an interesting thought. I mean, all those lives might be lost if he didn't go back there and help him. I mean, that's to assume that he's the one that helped him. But maybe he's been here before. Maybe we're just seeing one instance of this. Maybe he's been there before. I don't know. Time travel is such a crazy thing.
Marshal Mackay.
How do you do, General?
So did you ever know a man by the name of William Terence Decker?
Terry Decker? Oh, I certainly should know him. Saved my life.
What?
Well, you see, we were out on patrol together. Now, as a rule, we'd have split up. But on that day, we were flying together when a flight of Germans dropped down on us.
You fought them together?
Not at first. Well, I had a feeling that old Terry was lighting out on me.
He flew away?
Climbed high, disappeared in a cloud.
And then?
Out of nowhere, it seemed, Terry came diving down, his gun chattering away. He got 3 of the blighters before they got him.
He went back.
Saved my life.
Then he did get back.
Look, didn't the Germans usually bring back the personal effects of pilots who've been shot down? Well, they brought back his.
No.
No.
Where in heaven's name did you get these? Now, what the devil is this all about?
Maybe you'd better sit down, old lead bottom.
Oh. What did you call me?
This is like, woo! It's got my spine chilling right now.
There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Dialogue from a play written long before men took to the sky. There are more things in heaven and earth and in the sky that perhaps can be dreamt of. And somewhere in between heaven, the sky, the earth, lies the Twilight Zone.
Now that was a spooky one. That was a damn Twilight Zone spooky episode.
Next week, we show you the face of war. Dick York and William Reynolds star in The Purple Testament, the story of a man who can forecast death. That's next week on the Twilight Zone. We hope you'll join us. Thank you and good night.
Okay, guys, there we go. Once again, what is this called? Sorry, I forget the damn episode. The Flight, I believe it's called. The Last Flight, episode 18. Let's talk about it, guys. Damn, Flick Stalkers. That was spooky. All right, that definitely felt like the Twilight Zone for sure. 1000%. I like time travel. You guys know that. I've talked about that before. So we get some kind of mystery fog, mystery cloud that he passes through, only to be told that he came from a different time and that his buddy ended up surviving, which ended up in the end, he ended up saving him because he had to face his coward demon, so to speak, go back and save him. But this kind of alluded, it had me actually just questioning, different plot holes of, if the general, I believe it was a general, was on his way to go meet him, how would he even be there if he had to have gone back? Like, what if he would have stayed there, right? If he would have stayed there to meet him, then he wouldn't have had to gone back because he already survived, right? But I know he had to go back and face his demons, so to speak, and stand up like a man and fight and stuff like that. But once again, was all that necessary if he was already coming? They already spoke to someone that was alive, and it was his buddy. That was a part that confused me a little bit. I don't know. Maybe you guys can explain it to me. Maybe I'm thinking a little bit too into it. Either way, this was a spooky episode. I really, really liked it. I liked the last 2 episodes that we got so far, guys. In this one, once again, I believe there is 36 episodes in this season. I could be wrong. I'm going to double check right now. And yeah, 36 episodes. So we're about halfway there, guys. Please let me know your thoughts on that last episode. Please hit that big thumbs up if you guys do enjoy my reactions and want me to keep going. Let me know in the comments down below, and consider subscribing today for more reactions like this and live streams here on the channel. All right, Flux Talkers, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm gone.